So knife round is obviously very important on cobblestone. The map was shifted around a little bit with the changes to the B bomb site and of course a few changes to the A bomb site as well. So the balance got not restored, but a little bit shifted. Let's see what the two teams are going to make out of that. So, welcome to the broadcast of the Go Champions League. This is Virtus.pro against Mousesports. The Polish team are currently sitting in the second spot, right behind Property with a record of 6 wins out of 6 games. On the other side, we have the German/European squad of Mousesports in the third last spot in the league with 0 wins out of 4 games that they have played. Mousesports starts off on the terrace side after losing the knife round. Or did they win the knife round? I have missed that. But Virtus.pro already with 3 kills, like a bomb, dropping on Mousesports, completely obliterating them, only losing 1 player in the process of this very fast-paced round. And Mousesports did not have that much of a chance against the Polish opposition. Great start for Team Virtus.pro to start it off on the CT side. It's of course the easier side. They need the money to kick them off. Now they need to get the second round on the board as well. The Tech 9s have proven to be so dangerous in those second rounds especially. And Virtus.pro is going for a 3-man sack on the B bomb site. Snacks already hosing down 1, then gets refragged by Nico. But Neo and Pasha mob up 2 frags, really quickly turning the odds in favor of Virtus.pro. 4v2, Ligia and Taps. And Ligia with the Deagle, of course, he's one of the dangerous players with the Deagle, going for the 1 headshot. But Pasha just outmoves him. Great style, almost reminding me of Quake or UT. Unreal Tournament with the flag cannon. Tapson though puts down Bialy with the Tech 9, makes it a 1v3. Pasha still down to 16 HP, might be a good frag for him to pick up, but Tapson goes for Taz, actually mobs him up. But Pasha with the max 7 has no trouble in the close quarter fight. 3 frags for the biceps, and Virtus.pro up 2-0. If you're wondering about the scoreline of the first map, it is still 0-0. We will see cash after this one. We had a small delay because a small mishap on one of the admin's places. He lost power, and of course we needed to find another admin to handle the bots and kick them. Now Mousesports with a full save, a few P250s in there, but not too much weaponry. They still get the frag on Snacks like zombies, storming out into the open. Now Neo gets himself 1 on the board with the Nova, and he's still firing away, not hitting his shot in the black spots though, just tagging the legs a little bit. Taz and Bialy, however, keep the terrorists at bay and make it a nice and almost flawless 3-0. Only 6 deaths on the CT. You can see that in the economy as well. Kicking it off quite nicely with 5k on Taz, who didn't have to buy anything, and 5k for Pasha. Now the terrorists on weapons though, and they need that 1 round on the board, otherwise the CTs are getting too much economy, and it's going to be way too hard for the terrorists to get to a point where they can force the CTs on a save. Now Ligia with a good shot onto Snacks, being flashed but reacting in time to get the better of his enemy. Now Ligia just keeps slicing through the enemy lines. Neo gets caught off guard with his back turn to the German player. And now it's a 4v3. Ligia down to 12 though. He might catch an incendiary nade or one of those 2 HE grenades in the hands of Pasha and Bialy, and he's down and out. But he kind of got the opening on the A bomb set. Now he just needs to take turns with his teammates. Chris Shea with a double shot onto Pasha, hitting the headshot straight away. Bialy goes down after that. Taz is now the last man standing with a Tech 9 and a Nova. Not quite the weapons that you want to have against 4 fully equipped terrorists who are trying to capture the bomb site, and they're going for this bomb site that Taz is just hiding out. Ligia goes down, so is Chris. He makes it a 1v2, but luckily Nico is there to save the day for the Germans. It almost went south there. Taz with the camping position in behind the bomb plant. 3-2-1 though in favor of Virtus.pro. Mousesports picking up their first rifle round. Now they can force Virtus.pro on a save if they string together this and the previous round. Virtus.pro would be saving and Mousesports could make it 3-3, which is already a good scoreline for the terrorists. The Germans are going for the straight attack into a main. Snacks is there to welcome them with a headshot and a flash grenade thrown by his teammate. Good job by Virtus.pro. Neo heads into that to take the AK that Ligia dropped, and he reinforces his 5.7 that he already had with that rifle dropped by Mousesports. So Virtus.pro not only got the first kill, but Neo, who wasn't able to purchase a rifle, was able to pick that up, and that actually makes Virtus.pro so much stronger. They now have a one-shot AK in the hands of Neo on the A bomb site, and Mousesports of course realizes that, and they are swinging back to the B bomb site. Have all the 4 players lined up for that. Bialy, Taz and Pasha, however, lined up on the smaller, or on the bigger bomb site actually. Well, it's quite discussable if it's bigger than the A bomb site. They are almost equally as big. Mousesports now executing on the bomb site. Tapsen with the first frag onto Bialy. Now it's only Taz and Pasha. The CTs come in with a quick rotation though. Krische disposes of Taz. Then Snacks gets a refrag onto Tapsen. No, it wasn't a team kill, but Pasha still in the corner. Once again ambushing the terrorists. So is Neo from the smoke, and a quick headshot to mop it up against Krische. What a frag by Pasha, and Neo with his double kill, swiftly disposing of the terrorists in the bomb site. Mousesports with a really good shot. They made it into the B bomb site despite the 3 CTs defending it. They planted the bomb on top of that, but they couldn't hold on. Snacks, Pasha and Neo were too quick with the rotation. Well, Pasha was not actually rotating, he was just hiding away in the bomb site. Sometimes it's more important to stay alive compared to trying to keep them out of the bomb site. And now Mouse back on a buy, but it's not a strong buy. Gopi almost has no nades. Liga only with the Deagle. Tapsen already taken out. Krische with the refrag though, which makes it a 4v4, but that goes down to a 3v3 now thanks to Snacks and Gopi quickly trading frags in long A. Now Gopi goes down to Bialy from the A bomb site. 3v2 situation. Liga and Krische separated from each other. Liga with the bomb and the Deagle. Wasn't able to pick up a weapon so far, and Krische trying to get the opening to the B bomb site. Bialy though is already on the hunt together with Neo, who's scoping up with the AWP. Krische now finally Ligia got himself a weapon, and Krische needs to get that frag. He goes for the covering while Ligia is planting the bomb. Bialy takes him out for that, and Ligia manages to put the C4 down, but so is Bialy with the rifle on the German player. 5v1 will the scoreline be. Virtus.pro is taking it away really fast. Bialy with a 3k in this round. We had quite a few 3k rounds already. Neo with 7 on the board. Taz with 7 as well. And on the other side we have 5 and 4 for Krische and Nico. And if you wonder why Gopi only has 1 frag, he is one of those in-game leaders that really focuses on strategizing and using the tactics that they made, so he's not getting too many frags compared to Tapsen, who just gets rid of Neo straight away, drops the AWP player, now passes it on. No, well, Snacks goes back to work on the CTs, but Ligia with another kill in favor of his team. Now Tapsen from behind, or well, from behind the wall with the AWP puts down Bialy. The A bomb site is under control and Pasha is alone on B. They know where he's coming from and they have him covered with all the rifles pointing at his direction. The only player on the terrorist who hasn't got a weapon is Nico with a Tech 9, but we already see what kind of damage the Tech 9s are able to deal on an unsuspecting team. Virtus.pro was really caught off guard there. Neo was way too aggressive against the Tech 9s. You just can't afford to do that kind of style with the AWP. You're not quick enough, and usually there's not 1 player coming at you, but 2 or 3, and you need to have a rifle to get out of that alive, or at least take down 2. Like that, Neo wasn't even able to take down 1. Compared to Mousesports, who got 4 frags in the round. Pasha still got rid of Nico, but he only had the Tech 9. As I said, he was just going for the rifle, trying to make it as expensive as possible. Virtus.pro now on a save round. Pasha with the only rifle, but we already saw it in quite a few games that that one rifle in the right position is able to deal massive damage to the terrorists. Just depends on where it's going to be. And let's see, Pasha is going to be at the B bomb site together with Bialy. So they have one to pick up that rifle if Pasha goes down. And Mousesports takes it slow, rightfully so, as they are still smoked off. And on the other side, they of course suspect the CTs to be saving, and they don't want to run into a stupid stack and give away that round. So Mousesports with a chance to make it 5-3, and then the CTs would be back on rifles. So they need to pick that round up. They can't afford to give that anti-eco round away. Bialy and Tabson trading the first few frags. Now Goppy puts down Neo. Legia with another one onto Bialy on the B-bomb side. But Pasha is still alive with the M4A1, and he's got quite some equipment to throw at the terrorists as well. He could slow them down with the Molotov and toss an HE grenade, weaken them a little bit. And if Snacks gets a frag, which he doesn't, it could be possible. But now he's up against 4 terrorists. Pasha coming to the bomb site. He's already spotted. And Tabson will not waste any time putting him down straight away. The call came out from his teammate. And it's 5-3 in favor of Virtus.pro. Mousesports keeps the distance, kind of. If you take a look at the scoreboard, at the round distribution, you can see that Mousesports stays within distance. So if Virtus.pro makes a mistake, the Germans will be there to capitalize on that, just like they did right now with that eco round that they have won, and they won the following anti-eco round, so now they have 2 rounds to the better. And Virtus.pro just can't afford to give any stupid rounds away to Mousesports. They will be there to pick them up. Now, the Polish side with the rifles, but they lack the equipment, and that's a huge factor for the CTs. They need those smokes, they need the Molotovs and the HE grenades to keep the terrorists from attacking, or at least weaken them on the way to the bomb site. Now Neo tries to spot somebody on long A into middle, but I don't think if he caught a glimpse of them right now, as he spots some action, goes there to just help his teammate out. Great team play by Neo just to take down Goppy, who was trying to stress the CTs a little bit, but he kind of successfully fooled Virtus.pro just for the moment, as they are already rotating to the B bomb site where all the action takes place. Bialy with a double spray, then goes to the reload in the wrong moment as he's running out of bullets. Tabson disposes of him, but Taz is there. As I said, quick rotation by Virtus.pro, picking up what the terrorists will be doing really fast, and they don't allow Mousesports to string together 3 rounds. But thanks to the terrorist equipment and, of course, the economy in favor of the terrorists, they're able to buy up 1 more round. It's going to be their last effort. If they can't plant the bomb, they need to save. And Virtus.pro would be able to make it 8-3, which is not getting them out of the round, out of the first half successfully. It still has some opportunities for Mousesports, but it just increases the pressure on the German team and releases some of the pressure from the Poles. Now Mousesports opening up with 2 quick frags. Tabson and Chris J already. Still 1 minute 10 to go. Virtus.pro was going for the piece, but Chris J goes for the headshot against Neo. He was almost bending the bullet around the corner, making it a 4v2. Bialy and Pasha, the 2B players, they are still quite far away, especially Pasha. He has to come all the way from the back, but he might be the surprise player if Bialy gives him the time to rotate. Bialy gets a frag and makes it a 2v3. This is definitely doable for Virtus.pro. The bomb goes down, it's a 3v2, and Pasha makes it a 2v2 with a headshot against Nico, who didn't actually shine as bright as he did in the rounds, the games before. That Mousesports almost won because of him. There is Virtus.pro chiming up with 1 frag each. They quickly make it easy, make it looking easy. And Pasha and Bialy with the rotation, 2 kills for each player. That's something that can't happen. Mousesports shouldn't have gone for that smoke push in the rotation, and they had a smoke over here and somebody pushed through that. And of course that's a free frag for the CTs. Bialy was waiting there, patient play by him. and he had Pasha coming from an unexpected angle. Mousesports was not up for the challenge, and now the Germans are back on a save. Virtus.pro working their way out of that economical slump that they had been in the previous rounds, and now they are back to full equipment. AWP for Pasha, and on the other side we have only one AK for the Germans, 4 Tech 9s for the rest of the squad. Let's see what they can do with that one AK. Chris J is going to be the most important player in the round right now, at least if you look at it from the Germans' perspective, as Neo gets himself 2 quick frags. Once again, this aggression this time paid off, and he didn't have the AWP. That's why he was successful in opening up the round. Though Chris J opens up the B bomb site, he spots himself the second frag, and what a spray control by the Dutch player there, taking out Pasha and Bialy. Now the terrorists have smoked off the B bomb site. They're going for the plant. They still take some time, and Snacks is already there pushing through the smoke while he's flashed. Uses the time to get himself into a good position. Ligia disposed of Neo. Chris J with a 4K wins the round for Mousesports, and as I said, he's the most important player in the round, and he definitely did his job, taking out 4 CTs, opening up with 2 quick frags on B, and then mopping up the rotating players as well. 7-4, Mousesports keeps the distance. They are not letting Virtus.pro run away too easily. 12 frags for the Dutch AWP player. Chris J taps him with 9, and on the other side we have 11 for Neo and 9 for Bialy and Taz. Mousesports on the B push already, and they are really close to Neo, who's not prepared for that. Chris J and Tapson open up the B bomb site. The CT's in a quite weird buy position. They had 5.7s and an AWP and a rifle for Pasha, but both rifles already got taken out by Mousesports. Now Bialy and company need to do something special to get it back into their favor. They of course are going for the retake, or in my opinion they should go for the retake. They only have 5.7s, but it's up against 5 terrorists, so it's kind of a waste of life. And well, they are going for the retake, but Mousesports have every angle covered. 7-5. Mousesports closing the distance, forcing Virtus.pro on a real save, as they decided to go for that weird buy. Look at the equipment value with the AWP and rifle for Pasha and Neo. They should have gone for the save. They tried to equal, you know, level out the money. Just like you see, almost everybody has 1.9k. They tried to level out the money, but if they went for the save, a full save, they could have purchased weapons in this round, or at least head armor and armor. And maybe in the next 2 rounds there's something that they lack the money, that they could use that money that they have spent on Neo and Pasha. Now Nico in some trouble, getting himself out of that with a frag onto Snacks, but he's down to 3 HP, needs to watch out. Taz has captured that rifle, and he's trying to use that to put Nico down and put the last nail in the coffin of the young talented player in Mousesports. Sapson though cleans up the B bomb site. Nico finds a frag onto Taz, even though he's down to 3 HP, and Ligia puts down Pasha. Look at the HP on the terrorist. Chris J, Tapson and Nico were all down below 20 or 30. Chris J had 30, I think. Tapson and Nico had only kind of below 10. And Ligia was quite hurt as well. But Mousesports makes it 7-6. And as I said, Virtus.pro is not out of the thick of things yet, and even if they win the 2 remaining rounds in this half, it's 9-6. It is not the best scoreline on Cobble, and they know that themselves. They know that they need to pick it up, and Snacks is going in to the middle section with some aggression, helped out by Neo a little bit with 1 frag, making it a 3v3. However, is the Mousesports squad with the frag on Neo, on Snacks. I'm sorry. Courtesy of Nico. 3v3 situation now in the CTs with 2 players on A, trying to keep the terrorists from pushing. But Mousesports is already there, and they are smoking them off, flashing them off as well. Gobby goes down to 10 HP, but Nico catches Taz on the rotation to the A. I don't know why Taz was pushing out there into the open. Was quite risky. He might have had to wait for his teammates to be there, but they draw it back to a 2v2 now. 1v1 thanks to Legia and Bialy refragging for their teammates. Bialy on the hunt. Nico on 3 kills, down to 51 HP. He flashes out. Bialy with heads up play, avoids being flashed, and then gets a straight headshot. Bialy, the hero of the round. But the bomb is ticking faster. He still gets a defuse without too many problems, though. Virtus.pro stay alive in this first half with an 8-6, not allowing Mousesports to draw it at 7 each. But the CTs are losing their equipment, and they only had one player staying alive in the previous round, so they have a max 7 and 2 FAMASes for the last round of this half. On the other side, Mousesports put an autoscope in the hands of Chris J. I don't know if that was kind of a misspy or if it was on purpose, but that shot definitely was on purpose. Snacks through the gap onto GOP. Great shot to open it up for the Polish side. Neo is there close by, supporting his teammate with the FAMAS, going for some information as well. He doesn't spot anyone, so the guess is that it's going to be the B bomb side, and Virtus.pro already have 3 CTs over there. Mousesports with 2 on the opener, but they still don't look too committed. Now they have 3 on B and 1 at A. Sorry for my microphone cutting out that much. I'm fixing that in a second. Pasha now with the max 7, just like he did in the second round. He's hopping around just like a jack in a box, getting those frags on the board for Virtus. 9-6 for the Polish side. They made it not a nice halftime score, but at least something that they can work with on the terrorist side. Especially if they win the pistol, they are in the prone position to take the first map. Of course, it's going to be a best of 2 series between Virtus.pro and Mousesports. So, if Virtus.pro managed to win the first map, that was actually their pick. But if it's going to be close, Mousesports might you know, sense the blood and go for the win on cash. If Mousesports win Cobble right now, Virtus.pro would be fuming, and I think Mousesports could take it on cash as well. Let's see if Virtus can win the pistol round, as Mousesports now on the CT side. They have a CZ 75 and a 5.7 for GOP and Legia. And Virtus.pro has some fuel in their tank. They are going for the B bomb site straight away. Really fast setup, but they are slowed down by that smoke. And now they are still executing on the B bomb site. Mousesports has 1 player behind it. It's Nico with the P2000. Let's see if he can pick up any frags at all against the Virtus.pro players. They are storming the bomb site. They are swarming in, and Nico does the He does the right thing by backing off as Snacks just keeps pushing in. Neo takes out Tapson. GOP with the refrag onto Snacks. GOP with another one of his 5.7. Makes it a 2v3, but they are still hurt. And Bialy gets a relieving 2 frags for the terrorists, making it 10-6 and winning both pistol rounds. Really well played by Virtus.pro. Now Mousesports needs to figure out how to win the second round. They need to get something on the board right here, right now. Otherwise, Virtus.pro will make it 12-6 and double the scoreline. And it's going to be a massive mountain to climb for the German squad. They have quite a few deagles in their lineup now. Legia, Chris J and Tapson. Chris J with the first kill onto Pasha. He's not able to pick up the rifle, however. Snacks now through the smoke going for the spray. Doesn't find any damage on the CT over there. And Neo pulls out his USP to have a good angle. And he must have spotted the play over there, but seems like he must have missed the last pixel. 3 terrorists on the opening frag on the B bomb site. They still can't get it though. The CTs dance around, they tease the terrorists a little bit, they try to lure them in, and now they have a good crossfire setup. Nico with 2 frags, Bialy with the refrag, but Nico with a 3rd frag of the P2000. Oh no, 5.7 actually pays off for Nico, but Neo still there. Patient play, he rewards him with 2 frags, levels it back to a 2v1. Chris J down to 12, Tapson down to 18 HP. This is definitely possible for Neo to clutch, and if he does it, Mousesports would be devastated. if the Germans win it, they would be back in the game. Now Neos tries to smoke himself in, and there is Tapson with the frag of the Deagle. 10-7. Mousesports, thanks to Nico, are able to get the second round of the second half on the board. And that was much needed for the German squad. 14 frags for Chris J, 13 for Nico, who is now picking up the pace compared to the first few rounds of the first half. He was not performing too well. On the other side, 17 frags for Bialy, who is doing really good today. Neo with 15. Virtus.pro with 2 AKs. They know that the CTs are not yet feeling good on the economy, so they try to force them to save straight away. They still catch some bullets, courtesy of Tapson, who puts them down to low HP, gets a frag with a Deagle onto Tasper, gets refragged by Bialy. Nico on the rotation already, but the bomb site is lost to the terrorists. Still, Chris J gets himself a frag with a ZZ75 onto Pasha. Ligia with a refrag onto Bialy as well, and makes it a 2v3. Snacks and Neo still alive, still lurking around, looking for the frags before they can actually plant the bomb, which is lost on the bomb side. Neo is going to cover his teammate while Snacks puts down the bomb. Then Neo gets a headshot onto Chris J, leaving Nico alone in a 2v1 situation. He knows where one is and he knows where the other one is just because he planted the bomb. Now Nico is going for the frag. He expects Neo to be behind that wall, and Nico puts him down. Really good frag and really important clutch for the youngster on Mousesports. 7-8 now in favor of Virtus.pro, but they won the piss round and didn't get the two following rounds. So Mousesports is picking up the momentum. They're picking up the economy as well. And on the other side, Virtus.pro needs to go for a full save. If they can't make it in this one, the Tech 9s need to do the job. 5 in the lineup of the Polish side, and only 1 smoke and 2 flashes, so their range is really limited. They only have 1 chance to make it happen, and if they can't make it happen on the B bomb site right now, Mousesports is going to close the difference to only 1 round. Bialy though with the first frag, then Pasha with the headshot onto Ligia. Mousesports caught off guard by the Polish side. Bialy with the FAMAS puts down Gobi to 6 HP. Mousesports can already go for the save. It's not worth risking all their equipment for this retake against 5 terrorists who possibly picked up 2 weapons. They don't know yet, but they are sure that Bialy has the FAMAS. Virtus.pro, of course, with the Tech 9s going for the rifles. They need to pick them up, or they want to pick them up, and if they pick up those frags, they could make it amazingly expensive for the CTs and force them on a save, actually. Look at the money situation for Mousesports. Devastating right now. Taps and fends off the first. Finds himself a 3rd frag, actually, onto Pasha. Now, doesn't know where the other shots came from. Snacks gets him killed with the FAMAS, but Chris J picks up the rifle and saves the day for Mousesports. Even though they couldn't save the round, at least they saved 2 rifles. And now they don't need to save. They could go for some reinforcements. Chris J with a 5-7. Now Deagle for Ligia. Gobi with a 5-7 as well. And the 2 saved rifles need to get into action as soon as possible, trying to sway the odds in favor of Mousesports. Snacks though takes down Taps, and one of the rifles already gets disposed of. Chris J is desperate to take control of middle. He pushes down, trying to pick up the rifle, but Pasha has the better of him. 3v5 situation in favor of the terrorists, and Mousesports is reeling right now. They need to go for another save. Nico can't risk that rifle, and Ligia is just teasing the terrorists a little bit. He's getting outflanked by Neo. 12-8 will be the scoreline after the timer on the bomb runs out, or maybe if Nico gets killed. Virtus.pro can definitely go for the hunt. If they do that, they can be sure of the save on the CT side. If they don't, they still need to be more cautiously approaching the bomb sites, as you know, you don't want to run into Nico with an M4A1. He could hose down 2 or 3 frags and go for a reload, get the rotation going, but you know, get his teammates on the venue as well, and then could turn south. So Virtus.pro not able to remove that rifle keeps Mousesports the hope of getting something in this one, and they are actually going for a full force buy FAMAS for Legia, AWP for Chris J, Nico with with the rifle that he saved, and Tapson with the 5.7, Goppy with the Mac 7. And it's going to be an interesting round as Neo gets the first frag onto Chris J already. They went for the aggression and Chris J loses that AWP. He was trying to be the first to pick up the frag, but he got picked up quite fast by the terrorists. Now it's a 2v4. Tapson was the only one on the CT side to pick up a frag, and Nico is just not seeing any action at all. Sometimes you can't do anything about the loss, and Nico certainly didn't do anything about that, and he couldn't do anything. He didn't even see one terrorist in this round. 13-8, Virtus.pro coming back into the game in the second half. After they didn't have a very good first half, they're now looking very strong with a 4-2 spread in the second. Getting to match point soon. Mousesports once again with a force on Chris J and Tapson with those 2 Max 7s. P250s for Goppy and Legia, and a 5.7 for Nico. And this time Nico sees some action and he gets himself the headshot onto Snacks. Neo and Bialy though with the 2 frags for the terrorists, making it a 3v4. Now a 3v3 thanks to Tapson's Max 7. Tapson picks up the AK with 4 HP while Bialy takes out Legia. Goppy with a P250 taking out Taz. But Bialy gets rid of Goppy on the B bomb site, checks out the other corners just to be sure if there's any more CTs lurking out in the open. But the call should have come out to him that Tapson is around the A bomb site somewhere. So Bialy is feeling safe and plants the bomb over there while Pasha is hunting for the kill. With his AWP, it is quite risky. He's risking a lot of equipment, and if Tapson picks him up, he could go for the retake. Pasha though spots him really early and takes him out without too much trouble. 14-8, Virtus.pro only needs 2 more rounds on the board, and they can put this first map to the rest with a 1-0 scoreline. They would sit at 7 points out of 7 maps played, and that is the flawless record that the Polish side has right now. They of course want to keep that in today's matches against Mousesports. They're looking good right now. Maybe Cash will be the time for Mousesports to come back, or they mount the massive comeback horse, and it's of course a huge horse to climb. If they are on it, they need to stay on it, and it's a Mustang. It wants to shake them, and the Mustang is Pasha with 3 frags in the round, disposing of everybody in middle like a sentinel. He puts him down. 2v1 situation. He's on the A bomb site, and the CTs are looking in his direction, but they still haven't spotted him so far. He's sneaking through the lines, ringing off one shot onto Nico. Nico still goes for the battle now, gets him down to 17 HP, tries to get the battle angle, and Nico through the smoke will take down Pasha. The AWP gets saved by Nico, and it's 14-9. Mousesports survive another scare served by the Polish side. Now the Germans need to have everything under control. They need to have everything figured out as well. They can't allow Virtus.pro to get 1 round, because the Polish side on 15-9, for example, they wouldn't lose this game anymore. Mousesports now with that save data repeat and a FAMAS for Legia. And a 4-man stack on the B bomb side, trying to read Virtus.pro, going for all their eggs in one basket, and it looks to be the right call. Nico with a double kill, Bialy with the refrag, but Goppy takes him out and makes it a 2v4. Now Neo with a nice headshot onto Tapson, another one onto Legia, making it a 2v2. Virtus.pro still not out of this round despite the great effort of Nico and Goppy. Mousesports needs to fight some more to get it done on the B bomb side as Goppy gets himself the second frag of the round onto Nico. I'm throwing around names here today. Onto Neo. Goppy and Christian now working together in the drop zone. Pasha trying to find out where the CTs are, but he's smoked off and he doesn't know. Goppy goes for a shot, gives away the position of the AWP, and then turns away to get a pinching movement going together with Chris J. Now Chris J has that angle covered and keeps the rotation from happening. Pasha is down and out. 14-10. Mousesports closing the gap, but Virtus.pro is still far from saving. They can easily buy this round, and then the money is getting a little tiny, as you can see. 800 on Neo's next. Bialy only 100. 4k for Pasha. They might go for an AK or something like that. Maybe if they save a weapon or two. Maybe if they get the bomb plan, Virtus.pro could go for some force buy. But if Mousesports get that round, they will definitely pick up the momentum. And Pasha's already down to 12 HP. Great opening for Mousesports. Good spray there by Taps. And now the CTs have 2 players over at B. And Virtus.pro are currently rotating to this bomb site. Now the CTs pick up the action. Liga is coming to help his teammates a little bit as Chris J and Tapson have the A bomb site sealed down. Virtus.pro will make it happen on B. Let's see if they can pull through with this round. It is the deciding round of the game. Virtus.pro still have a few more rounds to decide the game, but if they can make it right now, it would definitely put a rest to this map as Liga and Goppy trade frags with Neo. Goppy with the second one, he's really making it work in the second half as Neo gets himself 2 frags. He's down to 29 HP and Pash is already down to 12 from the beginning of the round, but he's in the backstabbing position right now. Mousesports doesn't expect Pasha to be there, and Tapson runs into the spray of the AK. Now Pasha needs to keep the CTs at bay as long as possible. Neo is going for the long route to the A bomb site, and he still has some distance to cover before he can put the C4 on the floor, and that's not enough time. Pasha is going down to Chris J. Neo though with the refrag instantly replying. Chris J gets caught in the open, but he still has the reaction to take down Neo and make it 14-11. This match is really getting close right now for Virtus.pro. They feel the pressure rising. The Germans are like small dogs. They just hold on to the ankle, and no matter how hard you shake your leg, it's just not letting loose. Germans try to make Virtus.pro fall with that ankle bite. Right now, the Polish side is going for the AWP and a few Tech 9s, trying to have that one round that they somehow got on the board. You know, nobody knows what was happening, but they made it happen, and that's what Virtus.pro is trying to do right now. They're storming into A long. Chris J is already there, supported by a teammate, and he gets himself the first frag on the A bomb site. Those Snacks is there, takes down Legia, who was way too open and way too clumsy in this situation. 4v4. This is still possible for Virtus.pro. Tapson moves in together with Nico. He will put down 2 terrorists, making it a 2v4. Bialy and Snacks on the bomb site need to fend off the CTs that are coming in from every direction, and there's simply too many angles to cover. Nico with 2 quick headshots, making it a 3k for him, and closing the distance to only 2 rounds between the 2 teams. Virtus.pro misses quite a few chances to win the game. 22 frags now for Tapson, 23 for Nico. And on the other side we have Bialy with 25 and Nico with 24. I'm trying to fix my microphone. Give me a second. There I am again. So Virtus.pro with a full AK by RIP microphone, I'm sorry for that. Give me a second. So Virtus.pro with that 5 AK lineup, they open up on Tapson on the A bomb site. They are pushing in as well, while the auto director is doing some funny things. Neo is the first one to take point against the CT's opposition. There are only 2 left inside the bomb site. Chris J is trying to help his teammates out with the scope. He's on top of the railing, finding himself 1, but he doesn't get the frag. However, Goppy Legia gets some frags. Bialy though with 3 frags. What an opening frag by Bialy, and then he just kept adjusting his aim, just spraying 3 bullets at everybody, and everybody was biting them with their teeth. Virtus.pro 15-12. Mousesports were giving them the chance to get in this round by just letting the A bomb site be up for grabs basically. Virtus.pro was allowed to get in there, and Mousesports couldn't hold it down. Now Deagle for Legia, 5-7 for Nico. B bomb site push imminent. courtesy of Virtus.pro. They have 3 players over there and 2 players over at the A bomb site. Nico sneaks through the smoke. He gets 1 frag but gets silenced by Taz as Pasha takes out Tabson. Gobi with a refrag onto him. Bialy still lurking on the A bomb site, taking out Gobi in the process. 1v3 situation now in favor of Virtus.pro, ending this game. Or maybe can Chris J come up with something special and make it happen for Mouse. He's on the rotation to the B bomb site. He's coming in from behind. He's got a good approach. Straving away like a Quake player there. Good movement. He gets himself the headshot, but Taz is there. Virtus.pro make it 16-12 on the first map. Tabson with 22. Nico with 24. 29 for Bialy though. Great performance by him. And 24 for Neo. So thank you for tuning in. The second map will come